Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and we are joined with the girls again. And on my right we have Archie, we have Esther, and we have Emily. Say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi there.
So today I was thinking we should talk about the culture shocks we got when we arrived in the UK. Yeah?
Yeah.
So that will be interesting for you guys to at least know what we did not expect when we were back home and what we found when we came here. I will start by saying the weather. The weather is different because when I came here it was actually during spring, and then we have like different daylights and night lights. So during summer it's actually very long, and the light starts from I think 4 a.m. in the morning, the sun has started shining, and then it goes all the way till 10 p.m. in the night. We still have like daylight. Then the winter is totally reversed. By 8 o'clock is when the sun starts, and by 4 o'clock the darkness has already started coming in. So that was really shocking, considering the fact that we are from the equator, whereby we have 12 hours daylight and 12 hours
And it's
night.
the same all through.
Same all through. So that was so crazy for me, and that is what really shocked me. And the other thing I would say would be these guys are very hardworking. Hardworking in that you find people take 2 jobs, others even go ahead and take 3 jobs. So that is crazy. You know, like in Africa, back home in Kenya, when you have that one job of yours, your serikali ama tu your biz, hiyo ndo yako, hiyo ndo ukiulizwa unaendaga job wapi, ni hiyo unasema. Hapa when you ask someone, you find that they have like ako labda kwa factory, later he goes to the restaurant, baadaye sijui anaenda wapi cleaning. Very hardworking. Yeah. What do you think, Catherine? What was your
My experience huku, the first thing ilinishtua was the variety of accents huku hivi. So we are used to speaking the normal Kenyan English back home. Ama kama ni kitu different, maybe Sheng, maybe Kiswahili. But here it's English, but it's not just English. Utasikia kuna English ya the Scottish, utasikia kuna English ya the English, utasikia kuna English ya the Bulgarians, the Russians, the Polish, the Indians. Like before your masikio yako ifilter hizo nini accents, utakuwa umekaa hapa, utakuwa umeng'ang'ana. So it was really hard at first because unaweza kuwa unaongea na msee, yani hadi una zone out, unaongea unasikia hadi unaacha kusikia.
What are these
Actually, language barrier.
Language barrier. So that was it was a bit shocking in the beginning, but you get used to it eventually. And then there's also the story coins, the currency, the cash. So uko home tumezoea 5 bob yetu, 10 bob, 20 bob na hizo money. But so uko, since the first time, you know, before you go to the airport, you have to change the currency kuja to the sterling pounds. So unaenda huko na kitu kama nilienda na I think maybe 2,000 bob, and then
Kenya shillings.
It was 2,000. And then we convert to sterling pounds, sijui nikapatiwa noti kaa 2, then I was like hapo ndo shock ilianzia by the way.
Actually, the value in UK is really high compared to Kenya.
The value hapa? Yeah, that's true.
The currency, the value.
And it keeps changing in that tukikuja huku, the sterling pound ni 1 pound ya huku ni 198 ya Kenya, but sasa imepanda. Sasa ni around 200 bob.
Which is a good thing for us in the UK.
It's a good thing for us. And that's one thing. So the second thing ni say ikifika kuhesabu hiyo pesa. Kwambia unaangalia hiyo dough kwa like, so umeenda kwa counter. I mean, there's this day I was buying milkshake. And then sasa nahesabu hiyo pesa, and then sio sielewi. Kwanza naangalia vile watu wamechorwa, ndio nione vile hiyo imeandikwa, ndio nijiulize kuna pence, kuna pennies, kuna pounds. So nianze kujiuliza. Sasa kuna notes. So unajiuliza hii pound na penny. So that was just,
and the highest currency. Unaona venye Kenya we have 1,000 bob is our highest, like the biggest currency. Here their biggest is 50.
Imagine
50 pounds. So you get so many 50s. Ama 50, 20, 10, and then the 1 pound, which 1 pound has a high value, you know, like so that explains why they have kidogo.
For me, one of the culture shock that shook me is how they're organized. You know, when you go to, for example, when you go to a restaurant, you'll have to walk in and wait. You just don't budge in the restaurant, go and find yourself a seat. So for them, you have to wait to be seated. Like, how many are you? Are you by yourself, or maybe someone is coming to join you? So they'll make room for 2 chairs, or
Then they will ask
one
you when you
table.
get in.
yeah.
It's a table for how many people?
Yeah.
Then they'll be like, table for 4, please. And you
Yeah.
have to finish it, please.
Please,
For
yeah.
please.
Kosa utakumbushwa.
Hata afadhali wasimama wangoje. Table for how many? 4.
Yeah.
So please.
The magic word.
Yeah.
So it was really, it's something fascinating because Kenya umezoea tu unaenda kujitafutia kiti, wait atakupata mbele
Uko
mbele.
mbele, yeah.
The other thing was
Na pia vile treat my customer. Uko Kenya, you know they value cash more than the customer,
Yeah.
so you say. But sasa uko hivi, they can even stand, okay, wanaweza kurefer for the next hotel, wakwambia
Yeah.
hapa tumejaa, so we can refer to a better hotel kwa
Just
chini.
go straight ahead.
Just
On
go
your
straight
right hand side, you'll see a restaurant called Weatherspoon. They also serve
I mean,
good
who
food.
does that?
not Kenya.
Not us. Afadhali tukuweke meza na kiti hapo nje.
Hey,
We serve you there. Yeah.
Which brings me to another point whereby, you know, they really, really value time. When they tell you, let's meet at 9 p.m., it's 9 p.m. It's not 9:01, it's not 5, it's not 8:59, no. If it's 9 p.m., it's 9 p.m. It cuts across everywhere. If it's you boarding the taxi, if it's you meeting anyone, if it's you maybe organizing an event with anyone. Yeah, so it's
You going on a date?
Yeah, you going on a date. It's quite contradicting to Kenya because, you know, in Kenya, mtu akuambia to meet at 8 p.m. Please. 8 p.m. mtu anaanza kuamka. Hata hajaoga. Yeah.
Hajui wapi mnakutania.
Anakuwa anakuambia niko kwa gari. Mtu atajua na outfit gani. So it was quite funny. Yeah, and also another thing is that when mtu akienda on a date, yeah, you have to be aware that people split bills. Mtu akiita date, how expect that atakulipia what you're going to be ordering. No. Okay, if everyone is working, you're all being paid per hour, or maybe it depends on how you're going to be paid. So yeah, so they assume that we are all working, so you can all afford your own bills. Yeah, so yeah, it was quite shocking because me, I was used to, you know, in Kenya, maybe mtu ako interested with you in you, anakwambia let's go on a date. You're supposed to be
Mwanaume ndo
yeah,
analipa.
mwanaume atalipa because you called me out on a date, so it's your thing to pay. So yeah, it's quite interesting actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing that just crossed my mind, me salon. Kenyans, if you have the expertise to like do your hair, kufanya salon, you will make good money here. So right now we are living in a place called Fort William, and we don't even have a single African salonist. We have to like go all the way, drive all the way to Glasgow, the city, and that is where you get to do your salon. And because it's such a high commodity, like if you are able to do it unakwa on demand, they charge you so much money.
Yeah.
So when I first came, I came with my like dready, then venye nilienda salon, guess how much I was charged? 200 pounds.
Wow.
200 pounds to do my hair. Kitu 30k, and with the current rates, sijui nafika sa how much? 40k?
40.
Actually, I think it's around 200, so it's about 40.
Sindio?
Yeah.
40K.
40k. Nywele yenye ukienda tu kwa salonist vizuri na ubagain tu vizuri unalipa 300.
That's
Ama hata
2 pounds.
ikienda sana.
Pound.
Ama tuseme tu you feel like spoiling this salonist, umpe 1500.
Yeah.
Imagine. So from like 1500 to 40k, and you don't even have an option. That is something you have to pay kwa sababu nywele si lazima itengenezwe.
Yeah.
So guys, hey, salon is something that kama unajua kushuka,
It's a valuable commodity.
kabisa.
You know, remember, like here in the UK, they are so they are optimists, by the way. Yeah, you might just bump into someone and someone drops to you a compliment, like you're so pretty, you know.
And
Yeah.
it's so honest.
And it's so honest. They don't know even how to lie.
Chocha.
Yeah. You coming in Kenya, uko like, wana ni chocha. Yeah. So here that they make sure that you feel they're not lying to you. Like it comes from the bottom of their heart. Yeah. So you know,
And they insist, like, do you know, coming from Kenya, if someone says you're beautiful, ni kitu unasikia tu, oh sawa asante. Lakini hapa, when you say thank you, they notice, you don't understand. Then they tell you, no, you are so beautiful. And you're like, okay, thank you. So you wonder, all right, what am I supposed to say? But then that, for a woman, that is the best thing you could ever tell a woman.
Yeah.
Makes you feel really good.
To add on the weather,
Mm.
it's always raining and it's cold. Like, why? Mtu anasikia baridi. Me, as much as naogopa baridi, but it's too much for me.
Too
And
much.
I have to wear like 3-4 jackets to keep warm. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to be slaying in trench coats.
do you know, remember?
And-
I remember. Another thing that is really interesting with their culture is that, you know, when you go to an event, maybe even, let's just start with church. Yeah, they offer you good food, you know, snacks after the service. Maybe when you go to an event, maybe it's Christmas period, or I don't know, any
Food
event.
is not a problem.
Yeah, food is not a problem.
And they
just-
keep us coming.
yeah,
They keep us going back.
until you're invited, you're like, yeah, I'll just go. You know, you just feel
They're so
home.
kind.
Yeah.
Comfortable.
Kenya tumezoea kustruggle.
Struggle.
Nana Kalani. You may or may not eat.
So
Anyway.
it is your speed ndo inakuwa.
Na connections.
With the connection.
Yenye unaweza kuwa nyuma lakini if you know someone at the front, hiyo line haupangi.
You're just going straight.
Yeah.
And it's also funny how, you know, I used to hear that, you know, Scottish men tend to like wear, they used to call them skirts until I got into Scotland and they told us it's called kilts, right? Kilts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kills.
Yeah. So you find that, you know, during the events, most especially
Like
during
weddings.
weddings,
Mhm.
that's when they tend to like wear them. They're usually green in color. So it was kind of, you know, kind of creepy and kind of weird at
Do you want to
first.
know something interesting?
What?
These guys told me.
What?
You see, underneath the kilt, their skirt, they don't wear anything.
So in the
And then, but then the thing that helps them is their kilt has a very huge belt.
Yeah.
So that belt is also heavy. So what it does, it lays above. So when there's a wind blowing, these sections will blow away, and then this place is like firm, secured.
Personally, I'm not shocked because I said the Kenya tuko na tu Masai and
Masai.
they wear the
Yeah, by
same.
the way, Masai wanafunganga tu.
Correct.
Lakini hadi boxer mtu avae.
I don't think.
Masai
Sasa
kwanza,
kwanza-
you remember Mama was telling us Turkanas, they have that car seat of theirs. Kwanza wanakaa, then you just sit ning'inia.
Wow.
So you can imagine.
Yeah,
Then with the
that's
gravity, it rotates.
Nikataka Turkana.
Yeah, it's really funny though.
And another culture shock, would you say the food was also shocking, the fact that we couldn't find ugali? Okay, that was something we kind of knew, but then the extent of which you don't even find them in supermarkets, you know.
Yeah, because we were expecting the fact that you can find ready-made pizza. You find also ready-made ugali, maybe, for example.
Or even
maybe
if they
flour.
don't want to do the extent, even just selling the flour,
Yeah.
you know. So apparently you have to like order online if you want the ugali.
Yeah, na pia the meals, yani what they normally
Their
call
normal
the
food.
meals. Yeah, si kama sisi tumezoea kama ni chapo na kula chapo maragwe, end of story. But huku kuna main course, kuna starter, kuna main course, kuna dessert. Yeah.
And they really take them seriously.
Yeah, seriously, see.
And you have even cutlery for those.
Yeah.
In your starter, in your main, in your dessert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dessert.
Thank you for watching my channel, and if you would like us to talk about anything or you are curious to know anything about what is in the UK, please comment below, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah.
Bye bye guys.
Bye.
See you later.